Capital Group named and shamed the voting against climate action. Capital Group has been ranked the worst asset manager for its voting record on climate change, supporting just 5% of resolutions in favor of climate action. The voting record of 57 asset managers on 65 resolutions in favor of addressing action on climate change were analysed by responsible investment charity Shareaction.Asset. Managers with the worst records were all US based.T. Rowe Price's record was almost as bad as Capital Group, with only 5.3% of its votes in favor of climate action. Resolutions.Blackrock and JPMAM Asset Management both voted in favor of just 6.7%, while Vanguard voted in favor of 8.3%. Voting is an important part of our fiduciary duty. By comparison, UBS Asset Management, which had the strongest voting record, supported 90% of climate action resolutions. The asset manager requires its companies to have a strategy for reducing greenhouse gas emissions, to have explicit goals and to report on progress. Our voting record reflects this, UBS head of Sustainable and Impact Investing Michael Baldinger said. Voting is an important part of our fiduciary duty to clients and integral to both the investment process and our overall stewardship approach. Worst offenders RespondPortfolio advisor is currently awaiting a response from Capital Group.T Rowe Price said it uses its stewardship to increase the probability the company will outperform its peers, and proposals on environmental and social issues are considered on a case-by-case basis. A spokesperson said, "We support well-targeted proposals addressing concerns that are particularly relevant for a company's business that have not yet been adequately addressed by management. It is not our objective to use our vote to increase the level of conflict with the companies where our clients hold investments." JPMAM described voting as one component of its stewardship. "We're always seeking to proactively engage with companies to ensure we're working towards creating long-term value for our clients. They're driving us head-on into a climate emergency, but Shareaction said these firms' activities are not up to standard. Ultimately, these investors will be judged on their voting, which is the most powerful tool at their disposal," said Shareaction Senior Campaigns Officer Jeanne Martin. "They have the power to put the brakes on the climate emergency, but they're on autopilot, driving us head-on into it." The report noted 6 out of the 10 worst performers, including BlackRock, JPMAM and State Street Global Advisors, had come out in favor of the Taskforce for Climate-Related Financial Disclosures, TCFD. Passive managers need to stop being passive stewards of capital. The Shareaction report builds on similar analysis by Majority Action in September that singled out BlackRock and Vanguard for their poor voting records. BlackRock. For more on this story, visit the news article link.